The best part about being an entrepreneur, as I said in The Power of Broke, is you need to start off with zero. You know, start off with zero to little to nothing, because it forces you to figure it out. It forces you to find your community. If your theory of I need money to make money, what happens is you end up spending money on a bunch of people who end up, their job is to sell you, that they can build your website, to sell you, and then you never are really in charge. You've given somebody else the keys to the car, right? So yes, it's a sacrifice. I wish I could say it's really easy. It's not, because you know what? I started in 89. I closed the business 3 times from 89 to 92 because I kept running out of money, but I ran out of $500. I ran out of $1,000. And what did I do? I stopped going to dinner a bunch of times. I sold a couple of my pieces of furniture, my television, and I moved a bunch of friends into my house and charged them like Airbnb, you know, so they can help me pay the mortgage. So I was charging my friends $50 a room, you know, for a week, you know, per room, right? But I had to make sacrifices. And I understand if you're a caretaker for your family, or listen, you're just trying to keep your kids out of trouble, but you got to find the way to get a couple of dollars here and there to start these businesses, and then try to go out and build this community. I'll give you an example. I went, this one kid, he had 100,000 people that follow him on Instagram, and every Monday morning, and Sway knows the story, every Monday morning he would time lapse him painting a white shirt and create a nice beautiful piece of art. Then he would tell everybody on there, you can get this shirt for the next 24 hours. It's $50. And if you buy one or buy 100, it's up to you. You'll never see the shirt again. On Tuesday, everybody prepays for the shirt they want. He takes their money over to the screen printer, copies all the screens, and mails them out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He did $1.2 million this year. That's not having any money. It's building a community.
Yeah.
It's the hustle. You know, so people, entrepreneurs, we've been an entrepreneur from the day one. It's just called hustling. You know what I mean? We're just not following. We may not have been filing the right taxes on that, but we've been doing it already. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I like how he said may not. He don't want to snitch on nobody. I get that.
May not following the right.
But I'm not talking about illegal. I'm talking about, you know, listen, even regular. A lot of time, and you know, I think that hits a quick point. A lot of times, I can't invest in people because they're not set up for me to invest in them. They've been doing business 5 years, but all their receipts is in shoe boxes and all kind of stuff. So they're just not set up to take money in. You know, right? So I'm not even talking about illegal investment. I'm talking about real money, real people.